And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. Another Tuesday night chat with the Muskrat. And tonight I'm joined by Mr. Kevin Walters of Monster Cat Catfish. And welcome in, buddy.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
Well, everyone is recovering from the storms, depending on where you're at in the country. We're fortunate up here. We had some down trees and all that stuff, but we ain't got it nearly as bad as everybody else does. So we'll count our blessings.
Yes, definitely.
We got some folks tuned in already tonight. We'll say hello to some folks as we get going here real quick. Let everybody come on in, grab a seat, and we'll go over what's coming up next weekend for the Monster Cat Catfishing Ohio River Challenge, which could be a challenge. It's we got some flow.
Yeah. The
So
fishing
I see
definitely
Sappy's.
fishing definitely looked a little bit better in the River Rats tournament this past weekend.
Absolutely. We got Sappy's in the house. We got Tommy Long over at Menor Dunkers. Lisa, Burrito Catfishing Ladies in the house. Mike Irvin's here as well. There's Randy Swain. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. There's Miss V. Thanks for stopping in. Hello. Let's see. Fishizzle's in the house. Right there you go. The River Rats Catfishing Club. We're going to assume that's Michael King. How's it going, buddy? Danny Berry Sports is in the house as well. Let's see. Yeah, I heard Lisa caught a big one too. This extra flow is exciting. I know a lot of folks down like on the Tennessee River. There are parts of the Tennessee River that are blown out and just crazy acting. The dams are. I looked today. Most of the dams are averaging around 100,000.
Yeah, they got them running wide open.
That is cranking. It should be dropping throughout the week. We're going to head down on Sunday and stay all the way through Friday. So I'm hoping we run into some good fishing. I poured a bunch of bumping sinkers today because I plan on bumping it every bit as much as I can.
Yes, sir.
Bugman 22, what's going on? Welcome in. And then we're also getting geared up we got a local meet and greet coming up on the 12th. So the following Saturday, we're meeting up at the Licking River there at the I can't remember the name of the boat ramp. We got some folks getting together there. We're going to get together and have a little cookout and do some fishing, try to have some fun, just low stress and just have some fun. Then we got the kids catfishing tournament coming up too. That's right around the corner as well. So we're staying pretty busy over here, but I'm going to go on limb and say we're not nearly as busy as you are.
Yeah, I've been stretched pretty thin here for the last month.
I can only imagine. Let's see. Buckeye Catfishing's in the house. I don't know if Jim's going to join us. I would imagine he'd like to be there. Well, Kevin, if you don't mind, go ahead and kind of tell everybody what's coming up. And if you don't mind, just kind of start at the beginning. Well, last year was your first event. And, we were there, of course. And, man, I tell you what, you put a lot of work into putting that thing and making it run smooth. It felt like it had been done a million times. You guys definitely had the things ironed out and made it as smooth and convenient as possible for all the anglers. But if you don't mind, kind of tell everybody what started this thing off and what we're looking forward to going into next weekend.
Well, last year was our first go at a bigger event. I've done in the past when River Rats Catfishing Club first got started. We started that locally, and I was the tournament director for about 2 years at the club. So we've done some smaller tournaments. But I really wanted to, what really prompted me to do this was the Southern Ohio area down here has been so economically impacted by the closing of power plants and losing factories and losing jobs. And these small towns around the river are starting to turn to ghost towns. So we was more than anything, wanting to try to get people into our local area here in Southern Ohio, even people from not around here, to bring them up, show them what we got to offer. I mean, Southern Ohio is great outdoors. I mean, there's hiking, camping, all the fishing you want, trophy whitetail deer hunting, And this was kind of a way that I was thinking that, we could get anglers from other areas to come in here and see what we got to offer. Maybe give some of these small towns a little shot in the arm economically with guys in town, buying gas and shopping at local businesses and eating at local restaurants. So that's
Yeah.
kind of where we got started with it. The idea behind it was just to kind of introduce rural Southern Ohio to people that really didn't know what we had to offer here. So we decided to have that tournament last year, and we did really well with it. All of our local small businesses and our sponsors have been absolutely wonderful. Um, Last year we had a little over $4,000 cash in sponsor money, added money to the tournament, and that is 100% from small business. This year we're right at the same. We got a little over $4,000 added sponsor monies. A lot of the same sponsors from last year, and we have picked up some new ones. So again, to all of our sponsors that's out there, we appreciate everything you guys have done to help this be successful. We did pick up a title sponsor this year, which is new. So each year we're going to have a title sponsor for the tournament. This year it was Pro Mechanical Services. Jeremy and his gang over there at Pro Mechanical really stepped up big time and helped us out to get this thing rolling and to add some money to the pot for everybody. But yeah, we try to just run it as smooth as possible. It is an event to where you can trailer from 5 different ramps. So, you can fish from Shawnee Marina, Brush Creek, Manchester, Aberdeen, or Eagle Creek at Ripley, and you trailer back for the weigh-in. And we did that to kind of open up the whole Meldal pool to really make it a challenge. The team of anglers really, you put your strategy together where you want to fish, and it opened up pretty much the entire pool for fishing. So
it does make it really nice. Everybody's got their strong points. Although, it's no secret that we're, pretty keen on the Portsmouth area. We fish that area pretty heavily, so that's where our confidence is. As far as big fish goes, I think more big fish come from downriver overall, but our confidence is there around Portsmouth. So I'm not sure if we'll go up or downriver. We'll have to wait and see.
Right.
Hey, Jody, welcome in. Oh, everybody's saying my echo is bad. All right. Jackie just came in and said, "Your echoing is crazy." So let me see if I can fix my echo real quick. Let me see. All right. How about that? Didn't fix anything. So I could hear the echo. I thought it was coming from your end. I was blaming you on playing in the background. All right. How about now? Nope. Still echoing. Daggone, I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll just shut up. Well, Kevin, I've got the rules and everything pulled up here for you. Let me pull this up. There we go. If you there's your sponsors.
Yes. So on this website, you'll see we have our homepage, and it has the tournament flyer. Of course, our Pro Mechanical is our title sponsor. But also along the top there, you'll see that we have where you can go to register for the event. And we also have a page dedicated with all of our sponsors. And then there's a page for lodging that has links to all the local lodging and Airbnbs. So when you visit the website, definitely go over to them sponsor pages, take a look at them. If you're in the area, maybe, stop in and drop in on them and try to support them.
I just dropped the link there in chat for anybody that is interested in checking out the tournament page. Going across the bottom of the page, I've got the link to the actual website for Monster Cat Catfishing, but all your tournament information will be in that link I just dropped.
Yes. So But like I say, it was a really good event last year. We had a great time. We put a lot of emphasis in trying to make the weigh-in go as smooth as possible. Um, that was the main thing. By it being a trollering event, we do a 3 fish tournament, and we wanted to try to get everybody through the line as quickly as possible. And I think we succeeded at that last year. I don't think anybody really had to wait in line more than about 10 minutes to get through, get your fish weighed, and we get them returned safely back to the river.
It was very, very smooth. All right, I was just kind of going through the dates and payouts there for folks that are interested.
Yeah. So basically, it's set up. It's $150 entry fee. $125 of that entry fee goes to the payouts. $20 of it goes into big fish payout, and then there is a $5 transaction fee that we had to charge because everything's processed with a credit card, and it's like a $4 and something processing fee on each transaction. So it is, 100% payback tournament plus all the sponsor money. Those payouts you see, we base those on if we had 80 boats show up to the event. But whatever, 100% of the entry fees and all of our sponsor money, first place will get 45%, then second gets 25, third's 15, fourth is 10, and fifth is 5. We're also going to be paying out top youth angler, top female angler, and top veteran angler.
That's awesome. I love seeing those categories added.
And we have literally tons of door prizes that's been donated by businesses, local businesses, and just to shout a few of them out, Smackdown Catfishing's been great. Peter sent us a bunch of stuff, him and Stacy. Carolina Dragon Weights, our friend Chris Gamble over at the Slime Show. Mad Cat Rods, just all kinds of people has just sent stuff for us to give out to the anglers.
Going through the rules, it's a pretty cut and dry, average fishing rules. There's nothing in here that's really different from any other events, except for the 5 different locations to be able to launch from.
Right, and that's something we do a little bit different too. So you can go to any of those ramps you choose the morning of, and we will have representatives at each ramp to get you checked in and do your live well check. Once you're checked in with the representative at that ramp and you get your live well checked, you can go ahead and launch starting at 6:30 in the morning. So, fishing don't start until 8, but that gives you the opportunity. You can go ahead and launch. You can go ahead and get to your spot where you want to go, get everything set up. Lines in the water at 8 o'clock, lines out at 4. You have to be in the weigh-in line by no later than 5 p.m. So that kind of makes it a little unique too. It gives the anglers a little bit of a chance to travel and not really have the, it's kind of difficult to do like a shotgun style launch, when you're launching from a few different places.
Oh, yeah.
So
kind of go over the captain's meeting since how there's going to be launching from 5 different locations. You obviously can't have a captain's meeting at 5 different locations.
So we will have a captain's meeting on Friday the 4th, the evening before. It'll be at 6 p.m. and that will be at the Manchester Landing where we'll be doing the weigh-in. If you cannot, for the guys traveling in from out of town or, 2 or 3 hour drives, if you cannot be there Friday evening for the captain's meeting, we are going to be streaming it live on the Ohio River Monster Cat Challenge Facebook page, the Monster Cat Catfishing Facebook page, and also my personal Facebook page. So we'll be live streaming the captain's meeting on all those. If you can't be there in person, you at least one angler has to be present during the live stream, and they have to comment on the live stream so we know that at least one member of the team is watching the captain's meeting. Any questions you have, you can comment onto that live stream, and we'll try to get them answered as best we can. My personal phone number is on the page. Anybody has any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me anytime if you have questions. Um, but we anticipate it to be a good event. Like I say, the river has definitely turned around the last week with the added rain, and we got some flow now. So, like I said, just what we've seen in the River Rats tournament this past Saturday, there was some good fish weighed in. Weights are up. The fish was biting. So we look for it to be a good event.
Hey, Michael King wants to know when's the last day to sign up for the event.
The last sign-ups, you have to be signed up before 6 o'clock Friday evening.
6 o'clock Friday evening.
The captain's meeting, yep, will be the last late sign-ups.
All right, and this is a 3-fish weigh-in, correct?
Yeah, 3-fish weigh-in. It's 2-man rules. It's you got to follow all laws for what waters you're fishing. And everybody just go out and be courteous to each other. Everything's in the rules right there. It's pretty cut and dry. And I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and I think all the people, most of the folks we associate ourselves with, the anglers, we're all like-minded, and we like to go out and have a good time and fish. But we just, we need to be courteous to each other, like we always try to be. Follow the rules, and like I say, I try to be courteous and nice to everybody, but the rules are the rules. So make sure you know them, make sure you follow them. And the last thing I want to do is disqualify a team, because of violating the rules. Right. We got them there for a reason.
Yep, right there it says a 10-rod limit. So
yes,
we'll be fishing Ohio and Kentucky bordering water. So make sure you got a valid fishing license for one of the two states or both, or like 5 or 6 extra states. Me and Jackie seem to accumulate throughout the year.
Yeah. So be sure, remember your rod limits too. If you're a 2-man team and you're out there fishing with Ohio license, you're limited to 6 rods by state law. If you have your Kentucky license, obviously you can, it's unlimited for Kentucky, but our tournament rules is you can have up to 10 rods. So just be aware of that. Follow all the rules, follow all the laws.
There you go. Jim's in the house. He says we got 2 of those pay out last year.
Yes. Jim and his partner done really well last year.
Yeah, they did.
I believe they was second place.
Second place and big fish.
And got top veterans awards.
Yep. Yeah, it's a fun event. For a lot of us that are local down around here, it's like a family reunion. You get to see guys you only get to see a few times a year.
Yes, sir.
It turns out to be a real good time. The environment is really laid back, fun atmosphere. It's one of the events we really look forward to doing. Honestly, between your event and Bink and Janet Fox's event, it's so hard. We ended up going to Tennessee for Bink and Janet's event only because we knew that we would see everybody from that event again at your event.
Right.
We said, we're going to miss that one this year, but next year we're going to do it the opposite. We're going to have to fish Bink and Janet's event and probably skip the Tennessee event. But yeah, just getting to catch up with everybody and have a good time. And it's really smooth. The folks you had going last year really made a big difference. The parking was like we were kind of late coming in because we trailered away and we had a trailer back. And, you had the school parking lot up there reserved, and everybody was parked in lines. And then like row 1 would go away and row 2. I mean, it was very well thought. I was really impressed.
We tried to put a lot of thought into really how to make this thing smooth, and I know a lot of your larger tournaments, a lot of times that's the downfall to some of them, no matter how hard. And a lot of it is just how things are laid out. And no fault to the directors; they just don't have much of a choice to do it certain ways. But I know it could be one thing is when you get back from fishing hard all day and you're sitting in a line for an hour and a half, or that's kind of the downfall. So we try to really put a lot of thought into that weigh in and how to get that process, especially with trailering back, with fish in the tanks, how to get these fish back in the water as soon as possible, more than anything.
Absolutely. Kind of letting it scroll through your sponsors there. You guys pick up a lot of new sponsors this year. It's a good seeing that, local companies getting on board. And you're 100% right. It's one of the things I talk about when we talk about commercial fishing hurting so much of the river. It's not just the fish that it hurts. The towns and communities that are surrounding the rivers. Let's face it. We talked about it before the show. I'm heading to Alabama next week to go catch catfish. Well, hell, I live right next to the High River. Why would I need to travel? Well, because my fish here are few and far between when it comes to the big ones. And so Alabama, Tennessee and all these other big fishing destinations, they're reaping the benefits of trophies catfishing because we're spending our money at the hotels, at the gas stations, at the restaurants, the ice stops. It's all adds up in the end, for economic growth. And
yes,
it's one of the things that nobody seems to really pay attention to or care about when it comes to commercial fishing. The Ohio River is, like you said earlier, places along the river become ghost towns because there's not a lot of attraction anymore. And as our fish disappear, I don't know about you, but I don't hear anybody booking a vacation to come fish the Ohio River. Not
too many.
Not unless it's just to come fish, hang out with one of us. But there's still big fish in there. It's just like you said, it's a challenge. You catch fish on the Ohio River consistently. You got a pretty good shot at going anywhere and catching something.
Last year at the event, we drew in anglers from 7 different states. So we had folks travel in from 7 different states to the local area to fish. We had an awesome time with all the guys. We do have these pretty cool. We got plaques. I'll show that. Our friend Joey down at Hillbilly Towels, he donated all of our plaques to us. So we got plaques for all the.
Show it up there again, real quick. I didn't have you set up.
He made these really awesome plaques for us. So we got plaques for, the top female, top youth, top veteran, first, second, third place. Joey's been more than awesome with us. He wouldn't let me pay him a penny for these plaques. He donated those to us, and we really appreciate that. Joey's been really good to us. He's done a fantastic job with those plaques, and they're actually kind of cool, man. They glow under UV and everything. They're pretty cool.
They've done some really cool stuff. A couple of years ago, they did the Catfishing for Kids tournament stuff. They printed us a bunch of T-shirts, towels, and made the kids' plaques. They had little LED lights underneath them that lit up. That was pretty slick.
Yeah. He's great. He's been wonderful to us. He's been a really good friend and partner to our company and what we try to do. So we really appreciate him. Roger, if you don't care, let's give away a bottle of hog juice to someone. What do you think?
Hog juice. Well, wouldn't you know, listen to this. We were up at Sandusky Bay again this last weekend fishing another numbers tournament where we needed to catch as many fish as we possibly could. The fish, Sandusky, we're not biting all that well because of the storms and all that, I'm going to assume. And I said, "Where's my hog juice?" It was still in my boat at home. We was in Zach's boat. And we didn't get it. And we got third place instead of first.
Well, I'm going to have to get another bottle to you.
There we go. Right there's your code word if you guys want to get in and win a bottle of this hog juice.
I'll tell you what. If you don't care, run it twice. And we'll give away 2 bottles.
2 bottle hog juice. Now, Kevin, I don't want you to give away your secret ingredient on that stuff, but kind of give everybody an idea what exactly is that stuff.
So it is 100% fish oil, bait fish oil. It's not any proteins or particles of fish. It don't have a pungent odor like a lot of attractants will. And the reason being is, like I said, it don't have proteins in it. It don't have little pieces of fish. Those are the things that break down and rot and stink to high heaven. This is 100% fish oil from bait fish. And we found the right combination of fish oils to put together. We played with it for a while. And like I said, we've been successful with it. Me and my partner, Mark, won a pretty tough. We was the only team to turn in a full bag at a really tough tournament recently. I think you had a success story with it. I don't think it's the 100% end all be all. You're going to go out and slay every monster in the river with it.
Yeah.
I think when the fishing gets tough, like I say, we've all fished for years without any kind of attractants or anything like that. And our bait is our bait. It works great. But I firmly believe from what we've seen with this formula, when the fishing's really tough, it does give you an edge. It's pulled us out of the fire a few times, and we've put baits without it and baits with it, and in that particular tournament, we caught one fish on bait in the same fishing techniques and everything. One fish came on bait that didn't have it, and the other 5 that we caught came on it. So.
Well, if you guys go back and watch the last hour of the Iron Cat tournament, sudden death, we had to catch a fish every hour, and we were on fish all day. I mean, just killed. Matter of fact, that day we caught 115 fish, but at 11 o'clock we couldn't catch another fish. We were surrounded by fish. The screen was completely blown up, but for some reason they would not touch a shad. And we threw bluegill. We threw everything we had at them. And we had some chicken, and I said, you know what? Where's that hog juice? I have not tried that yet. And I cut a piece of chicken, and I put that we had chicken out, but with no hog juice on it. Put hog juice on a piece of chicken. I threw it out there. It was like a minute, and we had a fish on. It got us into the sudden death last hour. I said, put that crap on everything. And we put that stuff on the bait and got it back out there, and we ended up winning the tournament. We hooked up right away again with another fish and winning the tournament. But like Kevin said, is it the greatest thing since sliced bread? Will outfish everything out there? No. Is it a good tool to have in a toolbox when things get tough and you're like, hey, let me try something. Yeah. I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it in my boat.
Yes.
So, all right. We'll give it just a couple seconds there. So if you guys are wanting to try out some of this hog juice, Kevin's going to give away 2 bottles of it. Just type in the word hog juice, all one word there. And we'll go ahead and spin it here in just a second and see who wants to take a bottle, get a bottle mailed to them. Don't spill it.
Yes. It is. It'll make a mess.
You need a like a little flip up like dripper or valve.
I do this stuff up in batches. I get the oils in gallons. 5-gallon buckets in bulk supplies when we mix it up. And I did learn a lesson. My wife said, "Do not ever do that in my house again." So it's definitely in the shop when we bottle this stuff and mix the right concentrations. But yeah, we're going to go with a little different lid design. We are going to on our next run of it, we're going to put the applicator lids.
Got you. Yeah. I very first day we took Zach's new ProCat 200 he won at the Sea Arc tournament. We were so excited to try to get in this tournament that I knocked the bottle over and spilled about half of it in his brand new boat on that sea deck.
Oof.
Yeah. I tried to scrub it up real good, but
it is a bear to clean up. Like I said, it's
it's oil.
100% oil.
Yeah.
So it's
All
a
right.
very
Well,
slick.
let me click this over here. Let's go ahead and give it away. What do you think? We'll spin it twice. So if you didn't get in the first time, hurry. I'm going to spin it 2 times. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Let's see where it lands. Twisted tackle catfish. Hey, there's Pat. Boy, I seen a short little bit ago. Pat was fishing some high, fast, nasty water during this crazy stuff we got going on, and caught him a nice blue cat fishing in that crazy, crazy stuff. So, congratulations, Pat. Do you want him to send me your information, or do you want me to?
Yeah, if you want, just if they could either message me or message you, one way or the other. We'll get the information. I'll get it sent out to them.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and spin it again. So good luck, everybody. Here she goes. Yeah, Pat, just send me your address. I probably got it, but I don't know how far back I'd have to go to find it. Smoky Mountain Catfishing. Congratulations. Same goes for you. Send me your address, and we'll get you a bottle of this out, and just keep a hold of it. And you just never know when it's going to be the game changer. Put one more fish in the boat that you didn't have.
It's you can put it on several different ways. You can we actually have injectors for it where you can inject it into like whole skipjack, throw them back in your cooler. Then when you go to cut your bait, it's already injected into the meat. You can cut your bait and soak it in it in a Ziploc baggie, or you can just cut your bait on your cutting board like you normally do, put a little bit on it. It works all different ways.
Heck yeah. I got excited and just dumped it all over the chicken and smeared it around in there and threw it out as fast as I could. It is like you said, it's oil. It makes a mess.
Yes. We've actually, after my event down here, which you had them on, I think last week, there's a Vets with Nets event right here at the same landing, right here in Manchester, the following Saturday.
Yep.
So this landing down here is going to be a busy place. We had River Rats event Saturday. Ours will be this coming Saturday, and then the Vets with Nets. So
that's a lot of pre-fishing, man. Everybody should be on them.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course, the weather changes and the water changes instantly, so it's hard to tell.
That's a great event also that Ashley and Jesse has been working so hard on getting that event together and trying to do something for our veterans. It's just awesome. So I want to give them a big shout out for what they're doing for our veterans too, man. That's awesome.
Jody, right there at the bottom of the screen, the Monster Cat Catfishing web page there. That's where you can go and order a bottle of that hog juice since how you didn't win it. So hop on there and check it out, man. By the way, the Monster Cat Catfishing page has, Kevin, you guys got everything from, I was just looking a little bit ago, and you guys got good prices on electronics, Humminbird, fish fight. I mean, trolling motors, rods, tackle, even multi-bars. I was looking at, I got a new cutting board, and I was trying to figure out how to mount it. And I was looking at the multi-bar cutting board mounts.
Yes. Yep. Those
and
are awesome.
You can get them custom any color or whatever. I was like, I think that's what I need right there.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have a couple of those mounts on my boat. I have one for my big Garmin graph, and then we use one for our cutting board, and they work out great. They're very versatile.
I thought about getting one for my graph. I got a new Humminbird for the boat, but for right now, I think I got to take the windshield off. Of course, it's just a center console, little plastic windshield. I broke anyway, so I had to take it off to get that thing to fit on there. So I got plenty of dash room now. I can just mount it flat to the dash. But once I get the dual consoles built and put the windshield on like I want, I'll have to get them out to get that thing back out of there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've tried to partner. We partner with a lot of great companies. You know, to offer our customers a variety. I kind of have geared the website to kind of be like the one-stop shop. You can drop in on us and get just about anything you need, from electronics to trolling motors, all the way down to hooks and bait rigs, dip nets. Whatever you need, we should have it on there for you.
Let me see. I'm trying to get it back up on the screen. Well, what's that? Oh, well, I accidentally went full screen. But there it is, guys. If you guys want to check them out, you got terminal tackle. These guys got some really awesome hooks. Good deals on rattles, all your tournament tackle supplies, fishing accessories. There's your
We've
hog juice
actually
right there.
just released our Monster Braid here recently, so that's a new product that we've added.
That's 8 strand too. That's the stuff
Yeah,
I
we've
like.
had really good results and great feedback on that.
Really? Oh, I know what Jackie's going to want right there. 60-pound pink. She does that on purpose. She puts pinks on all the reels that she likes, so she thinks I won't use them. She got another thing coming.
And we try to keep our prices as low as possible. Going back to starting this cut, that's how I even got started. Was I'm a firefighter paramedic by trade, and I like to fish all the time if I ain't working. So I consumed a lot of my time with fishing. And my wife told me one day, she's like, "You're going to bankrupt us fishing the way you fish." She told me I was going to have to get another job, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I do that, I ain't going to be able to fish as much." So I got this idea that I was going to start a tackle company, just to kind of supplement my fishing habit. And that was in 2020, the spring of 2020. We've been in business for almost 5 years now, and we've built a great customer base all over the United States of great anglers that supported us. And we've just been continually trying to add new products to the lineup and keep the prices as low and as affordable as possible for everybody. Because like I say, that's how I even got started, was how expensive everything was. So that's kind of where we're based, is to try to keep everything as affordable as possible for folks.
It ain't easy. Nothing's affordable anymore.
No.
And Paul Edmiston's in the house. He says, it costs me money about every time I see Kevin. Hey, Buckeye, he dropped the link again for us there for the page there.
Yes.
What's my discount code for Monster Cat? I don't have a discount code for Monster Cat.
We are getting ready. I'm going within the next week, we're going to be putting out a fall savings code. So stay tuned to our Facebook page. Keep an eye on our Facebook page. We got a lot of new product we're getting ready to add. So we're going to get all that. I do all my own work on my website, is all done through me. So it takes me a while sometimes, with working a full-time job, then keeping up with the company and constantly updating the website. But we do have several new products getting ready to hit the website. Once we get them on there, we're going to do a fall sale, and we'll be releasing some good promo codes to help save some folks some money. You need any fish finders, electronics, trolling motors. There's a lot. Sometimes we can get some really good deals. We can't put everything on the website that we could possibly get. So you feel free to reach out to me, send me a message, give me a call, and we'll make you the best deal possible we can on whatever you need to try to save you some money.
Jackie, I'm sure he'll have stuff with him.
Yeah. Also, anybody that's coming to the tournament, we will be set up at the captain's meeting and the morning of the tournament at the Manchester ramp for your last minute needs. So, swing in and see us, grab what you need.
Yeah, we might have to have you hang on to something for us for afterwards because we're most likely launching at Shawnee, and we won't see you the morning of. We'll have to tune in the night before for the captain's meeting.
Yep.
Oh, there's Stonefly 71. Said, I wish I had the money to finish the tournament, but I have a final tournament on October 12th that I have to pay for. I got you. But
we definitely appreciate all the anglers that's coming down to join us. We're looking forward to having a great event. Our registration numbers are a little lower this year than where it was last year at this time. At this point, we have 31 teams that's registered already and paid. I've got commitments from probably another 20 or 25 people that just haven't signed up yet. But last year we was in a close to the same spot, and in the last couple of days they just poured in. And it's people's not for sure what their work schedules are, and this and that, and family commitments, and
well, the weather too. Usually, people are not sure about the weather, so they wait till last minute and be like, "Hey, you know what? Let's go for it."
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have great weather this weekend. So
we signed up the second you announced it. I think we're boat number 2.
Yeah.
So we knew he was going to be in it no matter what. So, anybody got any questions for Kevin, either about the tournament coming up next weekend or about his company, Monster Cat Catfishing? While I'm waiting on answers from that, we'll let me get over here and bring this up again. Right here, we're still looking for kids, man. I don't know what everybody's waiting on. We don't have any kids signed up yet for the Catfish for Kids tournament Halloween edition, October the 20th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is all online. You guys know the deal. You guys fish from anywhere you want as long as you got cell phone service. Public waters only. No pay lakes. No cousins, uncle, brothers, nephews. Pond he stuck 50 years ago. Nobody's fished since. But we've got a couple sponsors lined up. We got Catch the Fever has sent 2 Hellcat rods and some bait towels for the kids. We got commitments from Slunger Cat Outdoors. Mike's Bait and Tackle in Wellston has put together a goodie bag and some stuff for everybody. And Jackie's been kind of taking care of the sponsor stuff, so there's probably more, but we got some stuff lined up for some kids. We just need some kids to get signed up and get in on this event. And of course, if anybody else is interested in helping donate, we did get a donation earlier, a monetary donation to help go towards getting the kids some cool gear and tackle, or pay for shipping to make sure they get everything in a timely manner. But if anybody's interested in helping out with the kids, let us know right away and get some kids signed up. I don't want to wait till the last minute because we're going to do our event pretty much like the online events are going, which is all the kids should fish at the same day. So if I need to get another 2 or 3 hosts to help host this event, I need to get some kids signed up so I know how many hosts I need. But don't forget about that. And because that's one of my favorite events. I'm looking forward to it. Kevin, do you like Buckeyes? Uh-oh.
Do I like Buckeyes?
Yeah, like the chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know what that means. She's in there making Buckeyes right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm 280 pounds, so.
What's up, Aaron? Catfish Regulators. AA Ron. Yeah, she's got, her daughter does some fundraising events for her, all of her dance studios and all their extracurriculars. They've got an online order for them. Then people go on and order Buckeyes and little pancake, or not pancakes, but small cakes and cupcakes, and they do all kinds of stuff to help raise money. So teaching her some responsibility and the value of a dollar, and
Yes.
getting to have some fun with her mom as well. I get to eat all the broken stuff or stuff that didn't turn out right. So
There you go.
win-win.
Win-win.
She brought me a Buckeye before the show. I said, "What happened to it?" She said, "Stuck to the pan." I said, "Bring them all."
Yeah, so we like anything sweet.
So hope I get a good
Roger,
birthday
I'll tell
day
you
present.
what, got four a 4-pack of our new ProFlex Dragon weights that we've worked on. And if you want, let's go ahead and find somebody to give those away to.
What are they called
These
again?
are a new Dragon weight that we've been working on. They're real slim diameter. These are the 4 ounce. We have 3, 4, and 5 ounce, and they'll pull, they'll bend. You can do whatever you need to do with them. They pull really good through heavy structure. And we try to make them as affordable as possible at $3.75 a piece for a 4 ounce Dragon weight.
You say those are ProFlex?
ProFlex, Monster Cat ProFlex Dragon weights.
I'll try to keep it simple for everybody, and we'll just go with ProFlex there. Whoops.
Actually, they're $3.50 a piece for the 4 ounces. So you can get a good Dragon weight at a bargain. But we got a 4-pack sitting here that we need to send home with somebody.
A 4-pack of ProFlex Dragon weights. Which ounce are you wanting to give away, or are you letting them?
These are the 4 ounce.
4 ouncers. I tell you what, with the flow we got right now, you're going to need at least 4 ounces, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, we had about 1.2 the other night when I was out.
We had to make it Sunday.
Yeah, we constantly are working on just different things and new things. Like I said, trying to add new product that people may need and want, and keep it as affordable as possible.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing about the market. I mean, there's a million different Dragon weights. There's a million different rod reels. There's a million everything. But you know what? There's enough anglers out there.
Oh yeah.
That there's room for anyone to make a new product, improve on an existing product, or just come up with something off the wall altogether.
Well, I can tell you from personal experience, I have 3 different style Dragon weights in my boat that I run religiously. And each one of them I use in different situations, depending on where I'm at, what I'm fishing, and that's Dirty South Dragon weights. Craig and Tyra do a wonderful job with their product, and they're awesome. And I run those. Rebecca and Jamie down at Carolina Lake weights. Yep. I have a whole variety of their weights, and I love running those. And then I run the ProFlex, and like I say, those are my 3 go-tos. And each one of them I use in different situations, and that's why I say, it don't really matter what product it is or what company you get it from. If it works for you and it does the job, then, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel the same way. I've got a whole slew of different name brand companies, rods, reels, tackle. Like we've said before, it should be brotherhood over brand.
Yeah.
We're all in
the more people we can reach out to as small business owners and supporting, in the catfish industry, the more people we can reach out to and bring them in and show them, introduce them to what we love and enjoy, the sport of catfishing, the better off all of us are as business owners in the industry. Or just bringing somebody else in and letting them have that enjoyment. That's like me. A lot of people think I'm crazy. I share all kinds of information with people. different fishing holes and this and that. And they're like, why you tell everybody? I'm like, I want somebody to go out there and have the enjoyment I have, you know?
Yeah.
To me, that's what it's all about, you know?
Yep. Yeah. The more people, and that's kind of like why we're so addicted to the trying to get kids into fishing or get new people into fishing is, you know, as we talk about the conservation of catfish and talking about their longevity and the future of fishing, well, we're not all going to be here forever, right? So the more kids and people we get interested in fishing and catching fish and having a good time, the more people is going to care about whether those fish are in the water or not. And
Yes.
it's the fight will end up on our kids' hands, and they'll continue to push for better regulations or better enforcement of policies and procedures that are in place. So the more, like you said, the more people that are out there catching fish and having a good time,
Oh,
the
yeah.
more likely we're going to have fish to catch later down the road.
Yes, sir.
Greg, man, sorry she's having to go through all that, man. But you guys, you take care of her and make sure mama's happy.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, V. You guys just cruise the bank and grab a kid and take them fishing. Sign them up. Okay, never mind. Don't just go grabbing kids off the bank.
Yeah.
They actually did that a couple of weeks ago. They grabbed it. They grabbed a young man, got him out in the water, and found out he was 16. They was like, "Whoa!" So they had to stop and call his parents and was like, "Hey, we got to make sure you're allowed to be out here. We can't just go take him." He didn't look like he was 6. That's how kids are now, though. They don't look like they're 14 and 15. They look like they're 20s. So.
Yep, that is definitely what it's all about, though, is getting this new generation, the younger generation, into it. I've been out fishing before and come back to the ramp, and I'll see a kid there fishing and whatnot, and I'll always try whatever bait I got left. I always try to give to one of them kids that's fishing at the ramp. Heck, I've even went home before and got my retired fishing pole stash and took rods and reels back to the ramps and gave to these kids, And when you're able to do something like that for a child or a kid, they remember that forever, And I'm a firm believer in trying to do the best you can, especially for children that may not be as fortunate as others. When you show them a little bit of kindness, they're going to remember that forever. And then later down the road, they're going to show kindness to somebody.
Absolutely. Well, what do you say we give these 4-ounce dragon weights away?
That'll work. Let's see who gets them.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and spin for it now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. This is a pack of 4-ounce ProFlex dragon weights, the new thin diameter. Those look like there's your River Rats Catfishing Club. Well, I'll tell you what, you can just bring them on down the boat ramp on Saturday.
That'll save me a little bit of postage.
Congratulations, Michael King. Now, if he beats us with them things, I'm going to be upset. Otherwise, congratulations. So, well, it looks like the kids are getting ready to head to bed, and it looks like Mama ain't too far behind. She's ready to crash out too. But
Roger, I really appreciate you bringing us on and helping us get a little exposure for the tournament coming up. We hope to see as many people there as possible.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it's going to be Saturday, October 5th. You can pre-register on the tournament's website. You can do pay and everything right on there, and just show up and have a good time fishing with us.
Absolutely. Kevin, appreciate you coming on and sharing all the information with us, and appreciate the giveaways as well. That always makes it fun, and folks sticking around and hanging out with us. A lot of folks, the majority of the folks in chat here are nowhere near close enough to come fish this challenge, but they hung out with us tonight anyway, and got their ears full. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And until next time, we'll see you guys next Tuesday night. Same cat time, same cat channel. Good night, everybody.
See you guys.